Good morning, I'm alive, alert, awake. Well, I'm alive and awake, that's about it. It is actually morning because we do have to get up and get going. Ellis has another doctor's appointment and it is nasty, nasty, gross outside. It has just been doing nothing but rain for the last many days at this point. And unfortunately, today is trash day, or at least for the holiday stuff. So the trash people have already run. But I had all of that cardboard I put out and it rained, downpoured the rain the entire night, which means that all of that cardboard was mush. So that's lots of not fun. But I have to grab a little bit of breakfast. I was gonna film today using the Panasonic G7, but given that rain and having to get out in it, and this is not weather sealed, nah, we're not gonna do that today. Hey, we're back out on the road again, taking Ellis back to another doctor's appointment. Gotta check and make sure everything's okay. He's got the hiccups, which is a lot of not fun. Had to give him a bottle right before we ran out the door, and that didn't agree terribly well. He just immediately he spit up a lot and then hiccuped, but anyway. Hopefully everything goes well at the doctor.
Taking a little trip in the car. We gotta go and check his weight and make sure everything is all good. I feel like he's gained. He was 7 pounds 2 ounces when we were at the doctor 2 days ago. See what the number is today.
All right, everything looks good, right? He's put on some weight. He's looking healthy, looking happy. He wasn't happy when the doctor's poking and prodding at him, but we're all good for a few days. Want to grab some food while we're out?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's get the food. All right, loads of not so great choices, although I did go with grilled chicken this time.
I did better.
She did grilled chicken, there's chicken salad and fruit cup, and he's snoozing over there. Can't really see him because there's lots of stuff, but could be worse. Just being a good, content little dude. Just hanging out. Well, it is quite a while later. I had a bit of a nap once we got back from the doctor, and then we've been going back and forth with Ellis here. He seems to have a little bit of a sick stomach. He last bottle he took, he spit up an awful lot of it and been a little sick in the other end as well. It's been fun, we'll put it that way. So we're sitting here in the office now. We're watching little Captain Sparkles live streams, and I've been doing some messing around with the Panasonic G7, taking some photos of the family and messing around with video and stuff like that. Obviously not going to be doing the entire vlog with it today, but depending on how things go, depending on how the weather goes, we may do it tomorrow. But one way or the other, that thing does some great photos. It does some excellent low light stuff and video. Oh man. Especially when you put a good mic on it. The Audio Technica is a good size, and it appears to put out some decent quality sound. So I'm going to see if I can get some time after dinner tonight. I'm going to see if I can finish up the first video about the G7 and possibly the video about the Audio Technica 8024. I don't know. I think I need to film. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Time for food, and somebody doesn't feel very good.
He scratched his nose.
Oh no. Time for a little bit of food. Some frozen pizzas and Little Caesars. It's what we got. And Duncan's not paying attention at all. He's completely lost in the TV. Yep. Hello again. Been a little while. Been taking it kind of easy. Wow, everything's blue. I don't know. Walked in, the white balance went really weird. Ellis is having some, like I said earlier, some stomach issues. So we're changing things up a little bit, trying to help him calm everything down, keep everything down. Christina's upstairs with her mom, and they're, just trying to keep him calm and anyway. I've been sitting down here working on the video for the Panasonic G7. The problem with a lot of these videos, these unboxings that I'm doing, is I have a tendency to want to go way too deep, way too far into it. It's just an unboxing. It's literally open it up, show a couple of things about it, turn it on, maybe give a very, very brief sample, and then move on. Because I could do the full, thorough video about it later. Again, one of the things I really like about doing these videos is that each device is not necessarily one video. Each device can technically be dozens and dozens of videos. If I want to do sample clips, if I want to do follow-ups, if I want to do comparison videos, I can do all those things. Thinking I'm going to take a few minutes right now probably and do some audio comparisons between the Audio Technica 8024 and the Rode video mic that I've got up there. I'm trying to decide if I want to do them on the G7 or if I want to do them on the Sony AX33 I normally film with. Maybe just do it on the AX33 because it'll be a whole lot easier to do it that way. I've already got everything set up. I would just literally have to put the Audio Technica up there, do them side by side, and try it out. So that'll probably be my next thing to do. But the The G7 video is done. It's rendering right now. It's going to be a weird one because I'm rendering it all at 1080p 60, so I'm going to have to do a sample clip with the G7, probably with the Audio Technica on it, or maybe back and forth, at full-on 4K, just so I can have one sort of unadulterated, all 4K clip so you can really get a good sample from it. But I'll probably hold off on that until we have a little bit of sunshine, because we haven't had any at all. Well, unfortunately, it's going to be another very, very short vlog today. We just didn't, you know, it feels still very much like the weekend, even though today was a Monday. For the next few days, it's just going to be kind of short because there's going to be an awful lot of running to the doctor, which I think we're done going to the doctor at this point, but dealing with new baby issues and lounging around the house, taking care of the new baby. As I mentioned earlier, he's still having some stomach issues. That's what Christina is actually dealing with right at the moment. And depending on how it goes right now, you know, it's after midnight already, so I'm breaking my rule about not vlogging after midnight. But depending on how things go with this bottle she's feeding him right now, he may end up down right here for a little while I'm editing, while I'm rendering, while I'm uploading. So I probably ought to go ahead and wrap things up. Just to go ahead and throw it out there, I did go ahead and upload the videos about the G7 and the microphone. The G7 video is public and getting some good comments so far. I do need to do a 4K sample video from it, which I'll try to find time to do tomorrow. It's just going to basically be, here's some footage of me with the camera, here's some footage walking through the house, looking at things in the house, maybe looking around outside a little bit, kind of the footage that I normally do when I do a sample video like that. And then tomorrow I'll probably go ahead and make the Audio Technica video public tomorrow late afternoon or something. I just like to, like I've said before, I like to give them a little bit of time to grow. But I've already started editing today's vlog. I'm going to go ahead and finish that up once this clip is in there, and hopefully get to bed and get just a little bit of sleep tonight. Hopefully you don't mind this week or this week and a half being a bit short, a bit boring, a bit repetitive, because there's going to be an awful lot of baby stuff going on. Once we get into a real routine, once we get Duncan going back to school, once we get me back to work, and me back to actively making videos for my main channel, I think things will get back to normality, but we'll have the baby as an added bonus, which is nice. So stick with us. Things are going to be super duper fun. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and my family, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.